How y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get some for you and them little babies by clicking the Give link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, click around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link is down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals to see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. I'm a bad man. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Shout out to Jermaine for the $1 cash out. Say no notification. What to do. Oh man, free kills. Oh, that's that fire. That's that fire. Keep surviving. Yeah. I like that. That boy right there. That is a soul player. Get him a soul right there. Real music. How I grew up. He say, I ain't had no daddy. No daddy. For real. Not having a father is a real thing out here in these streets. A lot of people, they still mad at Kelly. Why y'all still mad at Kells? They say sex trafficking and all that fly stuff. I don't even think that they had them prove that right there. I always rock with Kelly P and all. That's what's up. They wanted it. He peed on it. She liked it. Then what it is, y'all. It's shit old. That shit old, man. Y'all still that. He had that did that shit old. We need some new music, and y'all out here worried about some old stuff. That's what's up. California's up in the building. What it do, man. Y'all come on in. Y'all know how they be treating players. So, we screaming loud everywhere. We around here everywhere. So everywhere that you is at, go ahead on and hit the thumbs up button, share button. Help a player out here. These dogs gonna scream. Oh my God. It's Thursday. It's Thursday, the 718, Jamaica Queens up in the building. What it do? Tennessee is up in the house. They say, Willie, happy Thursday. Hope all is well, chat. What it do? Mississippi's up in the building. He said, did the rats crawl up and touch on that monkey though? That's a good question. That's a real good question. Ladies, I got some health stuff for y'all. I got some health stuff that y'all don't even know. Hell, we finna find out. Or you good people's finna find out. What I've been telling y'all for like a long time, and I just want to throw this right here out. Well, women do not know their bodies. Listen. I got a whole story for you good people. Yes, I do. The 4 Atlanta's up in the building. What I do? What's happening? The Bronx, New York is in the business. Well, Pastor, let's get these 30 minutes of fire. You say, ain't no damn way I'm staying in the bed with rats. I am in agreement with that right there. I'm not doing it. Miami's up in the building. What's happening? He said R. Kelly was telling us who he was the whole time. Bam. He just like him young. He just like him young, you know. It depends on what you call young. He say he call himself the Pied Piper. Bam. And those parents still sunk their churn. Still drop the churn off. That's what's up. The 334, the Gun Mucker Town is up in the building. Yeah, he say it's gonna be a good show. The intro music says it all. I'm trying to tell you, I'm a bad man out here in these streets. Y'all, let's get these lights up. Y'all almost there. We have 78 and 12 after the hour. What can we do with that right there? Today is June the 26th, the 20th to 25. Next Tuesday. Hey, y'all better have that paper. Y'all been out here talking slick to people and all that fly stuff right there. You better have your paper to go ahead on and pay what you owe. Pay what you owe. Now, what am I looking at? Let me bring this a little bit closer because y'all like when the mic is real close to a player. Let me bring it like that right here. Bring it like just in my face. That's what's up. Dog it, we saw a few things. I saw a few things, and it's a few things I'm gonna talk about today. Sure enough, here the 281 Houston, Texas is up in this thing. Say, hey, Willie and Chad, what it do? What it do? Bam! Say, hey, beautiful. What's happening? Thank you, thank you, thank you. You say that's that motivation music. Facts. Facts. That thing was on Shaft. Remember the movie Shaft? They say, Willie, they wanted me to say it again. They say, y'all's grandmama was 14 while y'all grandfathers was in his 20s and 30s, and y'all love them still right now. Facts. Facts. Mm-hmm. We be mad by stuff that we should not. We be mad at stuff that people done told us to be mad about. Mm-hmm. I believe that a lot of people that come out and have came out on the internet and say that they're upset by some things and they don't agree with a lot of things. But again, like I say, behind closed doors, don't nobody be caring. Nobody really be caring about that right there. Mm-mm. And truth be told, a lot of those people who say that they got a problem with chaos really, really do be wanting to hunch the minors too. Let's just keep it 100. But we can't keep it 100 if you want to keep your job and your friends and your family. We got 87 likes, 13 past the hour. I know that we can do real, real good. We can do real, real good. Y'all help a player out. Come on in. Virginia Beach, Virginia's up in the house. California's up in the building. Come on, help a player out. Help a player out. You say Baltimore's in there, bit on my way to work with it though. Get that paper. It's almost payday. It's almost payday. Do not be afraid. I am just glad that you good people are still alive out here in the street. And don't let nobody take your joy. Don't let nobody take your glory. Don't let nobody take your glory. Mm-mm. Don't do it. Don't do it. We got 90. We got 90 with the likes. Come on, y'all. Do it real, real fast, man. So we can go on and jump on into it. If you forgot when you hadn't came in to go ahead and hit the thumbs up. But now is the time. Now is the time. Now is the time. Bam. Come on. Come on. We're trying to be professional. Come on. Come on. We at 94. We almost there. Almost there, finna get it all together. Bam. Mm-mm-mm. And what I call them been up here 4 months. It ain't gonna sell. That's what's up. We had 98. We had 98 with a thumbs up. And as y'all coming on in, y'all make sure that y'all hitting the thumbs up, the share button, no matter where you at, because we is screaming. We is screaming everywhere. Give yourself a pat on the back. Y'all done made it to 100 or over 100 by 15 after the hour. I knew that you good people can go ahead on and do that right there. Hell, the 209 Cali is in the building. What it do? The 414 Kill Walker is checking on in the place to be. Willie, what it do? What's happening? Appreciate you being around here. Shout out to all them people who is everywhere else and over here on IT. I'm finna go ahead on and get it to you. I'm finna go ahead on and get it to you straight. Mm-hmm. Be trying to be nice. Trying to be nice out here. But ladies, I did all that I could do. To help y'all out and speak positive and give y'all grace, because y'all be wanting grace. I don't know. Y'all just be wanting grace. That's what's up. And sometimes we just gonna give you grace out here. Let me grab this right here. Bam. I got it. Let me go and put it up. Little white water. Put it up on the screen. Hold on to it. Look at that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna go on and talk about it. He say this doctor wants you to do regular vaginal self-exams. He say what y'all looking for and the right way to do it. I want y'all to understand just by the title in itself. Think about it. The title in itself lets us know y'all not doing regular vaginal self-exams. Y'all not doing regular self-exams of that monkey. You not doing regular self-exams of that moose knuckle. You just out here just walking around with the little moose knuckle and they ain't checking on it. Huh? The only time that y'all moose knuckles get checked on is when there's a man down the head. Well, when there's a man or another woman. Mm-hmm. So when it's somebody else, meaning that you're not doing self-care. You're not doing self-exams as you should. The same thing that we be trying to tell you beautiful ladies about feeling on yourself about the breast. Feel on yourself, check for them lumps. Y'all won't even do that. You ain't got time to do that because you got to go to the club. You know what I'm saying? You won't even feel on you. Just don't understand. And how is it players like me know more about y'all bodies than y'all who is walking around with your bodies? I just don't understand. That ain't even the worst part. I got to listen, Linda. Listen to the story. Listen to what's being said out here. You say, as a cancer doctor, I want women doing monthly self breast exams. Ain't that what I've been trying to tell y'all? But I want them to do self vulva. Vulva. A lot of y'all don't even know that it's called a vulva. Y'all just think that the whole package is called a vagina, but it's not. Bam! You say a radiation oncologist and CEO of Vulva Vulva Care brand. Medicine Mama. Got y'all looking down at you. A lot of y'all is scared of how y'all monkeys look. You all would not even go on to get like a little glass, a mirror, a camera. A camera phone. We all got phones. Y'all won't even put your cameras down there and take a picture of it. Y'all won't even look at that thing. That thing look a mess. I'm tell y'all. Shout out to all the ladies who monkey look a mess. And damn it, you looked at it like some years ago and you was like, ain't gonna ever look at that right there no more. Not never. That what? Listen, we got surgeries for all that. Don't even worry about that right there. Can't pronounce this right here, but Bertuccio, Bertuccio broke down three key reasons why women need to be looking below the belt regularly. How to do a self-exam and when it's time to see a doctor. When it's time to see a doctor. I try to send y'all to the doctor at least every Saturday. At least every Saturday after SED Friday. This is what I try to do, but a lot of y'all be hard-headed. You be busy. You got to go to work. You stupid stuff like that right there. Watch this. No. Wait until we get down to the numbers. Wait till we get down to the numbers. Watch this. You say, take a picture and send it to me. That's what's up. You say, one of the biggest benefits of vulva self-exams is helping women become familiar with their own anatomy, because surprisingly, many aren't. Surprisingly. Ain't that what I've been trying to tell y'all for long? Y'all don't be knowing yourselves? Know your anatomy. Here we go. Watch this. Real disappointing. In one study, 37% of the women mislabeled the clitoris on a diagram of the vulva. Only 49% could correctly point out the labia majora. And just 46% knew women have 3 separate openings down there. Nah. What do you mean? And I could probably say more than half of these percentages have children. Shout out to Dada for the $1 cash app. Say early morning monkey talk. Yes, I got to perk y'all up around here in these doggone streets. Something that's really, really important. Something real important. He said a lot of the confusion, she had done said, came down to language, especially how we use the word vagina. The vagina is actually the internal muscular canal that connects the uterus to the external opening, she explained. The vulva is the external part of the body. It includes 7 parts. I bet you know this right here. Bet you know the 7. The lucky number 7 part, you ain't know. And the parts include mons pubis, labia majora, labia minora, clitoris, uterus opening, vagina opening, and perineum. In case shout out to all my nurses know about a perineal cleaning. Watch out there now. Knowing what's what she had done said. It steps to taking care of your vulva. You got to know your monkey. Discovering your normal. Discovering your normal. The vulva is like a fingerprint or an iris. Everyone's is completely and totally unique to them. And this is why I be trying to tell y'all. Y'all ladies don't be understanding when males be trying to tell you that a whole bunch of y'all ladies look horrible down there. Y'all be like, I don't understand because mine don't look like that right there. We're not talking about you because we ain't seen you yet. You know what I'm saying? But just saying, y'all not built the same. Mm-hmm. While the parts are the same, the part like the internal parts is the same, but that the outer stuff is a mess. The appearance could vary widely. The labia majora and or outer lips, y'all outer lips. When I be doing this right here, when y'all take your panties off and that thing goes shaking like this right here, and y'all walking, it just be shaking and dangling and stuff. It look like chewed up Arby's meat. Look a mess out of here in these streets. And got the nerve to be slick rapping. Anyway, the outer lips comes in many shapes, sizes, and colors. Y'all be red bones and y'all, this right here be black. A mess. But there's nothing that you can do. You can't control it. Sizes and colors and can change over time with puberty, pregnancy, menopause, it pauses, and other phases of life. Discharge. They're gonna get discharged. What? This is my type of story right here. Say that Cuda looks like a man in the mask. A mess. It looked like chickalins. Chickalins. They got the nerve to be slick rapping. Put some duct tape on and peel it back to the side and make it look smooth. Don't put some Bondo on that bit. No, don't do that right there. Discharge is normal too. Like I've been trying to tell y'all for the long. Fluorescent orange, purple stove purple, high resolution yellow, gangrene green. All of these is normal. But it varies widely in color, texture, and volume depending on the woman and where she is in her cycle. The clearest sign that something might be wrong, that she hadn't said, is anything usually in how your vulva looks or feels. Change is what should alert you. Y'all don't even know y'all bodies. I just don't even. And y'all use y'all vulva, aka vagina, as bargaining chips and don't even much know how your product look. It's a mess. Hold on. Change is what should alert you, but you all only know change if you know what normal is for you. She had done said. She has treated many women who arrived in her office. Oh, panic. Panic that something is wrong, only to learn that everything is completely healthy. It's completely healthy. He said, I tell them, this is a perfectly beautiful, normal vulva, and my guess is you've just never looked at it. She said, she's lying. They usually responds with, you're supposed to look. Bitch, listen. This is why y'all need daddies. This is why y'all need daddies. This is why y'all need daddies. She said that, now this is a woman speaking. This is a woman talking about women. A woman who will not keep it 100 with women. I'm finna show you how she won't keep it 100. He said, I tell them, not just the one lady who had a problem. She said, I tell them this is a perfectly beautiful, normal vulva. And she looks at a lot of monkeys, like players like me looked at a lot of monkeys. A lot of y'all be on, y'all be watching the hub, corn hub and things like that right there. And y'all see how the monkeys be out here looking. She say that they was all perfectly beautiful. Lie number one. But we gonna keep on with the keep on.
But when she say that, they usually respond, "You're supposed to look." And these are the people who's supposed to be keeping children, rearing the children. Y'all. Out there, I said, look. The lack of familiarity can create can create a disconnect between women and their bodies. You say it also makes it harder for them to take care of themselves. Did y'all just hear what that was? Y'all are not familiar with your bodies, which makes it harder for you all to take care of yourself, which is self-care. Uh-huh. Yeah. You say, in fact, a 2020 poll found that 50%, 52% of women feel their lack of knowledge about their reproductive systems keeps them from advocating for themselves at the doctor's office. You hold so slow. Y'all got phones. Y'all got the New York Post. Y'all can read, right? Oh, y'all way more educated than men. Right. Y'all won't take the time out to research your bodies? It's yours. I know. That can delay treatment for serious vaginal health issues and prolong uncomfortable or painful symptoms. And this is why I always thought to myself that women hold STDs longer than men. Well, that's not a me thing. That's a fact thing because women can have, I think it's gonorrhea for up to a year, and maybe I think it's syphilis too for up to a year. Y'all do not pay attention to your bodies. This is a shame. This is why you need fathers in your life. For real, for real. And a lot of y'all walk around here stinking with that perfectly beautiful vulva. They be lying to y'all so much. I can't take y'all serious. Look. That can delay the treatment for serious. Oh, I already said that. Oh, serious injury and prolonged. I read that right there. They say your whole body is yours to love, enjoy, and explore. Do y'all know that a whole bunch of y'all who don't know your bodies is typically religious women? Uh-huh. Yeah. Your whole body it is yours to love, enjoy, and explore, but moreover to take care of. You say if you don't look and feel, we're not taking care of our vulvas, and that's a very important part of us. He's saying, y'all ladies out here, spot troubles early. Ooh, that baby got the itch. Baby got that itchy monkey. And I'm gonna stop it right here though. Regular vulva self checks can help catch infections. Big word. Diseases and other health issues before they get worse. Take bumps, for example. Most are harmless, like I've been trying to tell y'all for the longest. It's not herpes. No, it's just a hair bump. See, for example, most are harmless. Often just ingrown hair, razor bumps, and skin tags, right? And it's nothing. Yeah. Really nothing. But they can also signal issues like atopic damn it, I know the word. Atopic dermatitis. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna think about it. Come on back to it. Y'all help me out inside the comment section. A rash caused by irritating soap, detergents, and feminine products. In some cases, bumps may be a sign of something more serious, such as genital warts and even vulva cancer. We're gonna stop it right there. If you want to read and see the rest of it, please go around there to the New York Post. When they around here talking about your monkeys, they around here talking about your self-care. Dermatitis, right? The dermatitis. Yeah, I could. The words and the eyes and the teeth. Don't worry about that right there. But you know what I was saying. Damn it, you know what I said though. You understand what I was saying. Shout out to all us who still be doing that right there. We can't pronounce shit, but we will complete the sentence, and you know what I'm saying. You don't even complete the sentence, but for some reason, people still know what you're saying, though. Yeah. Shout out to our Dodge Trap for being a member for 37 months. They say, tell them you ran out of magic shaved and used a cheap razor. Say you ain't scared of hair bumps, is you? Facts. That's what I'm talking about. We got to learn how to communicate with one another. But ladies, remember, I'm here to help. I found the article. I'm here to help. I'm always looking for really, really good information that we can share amongst one another. It kind of keeps you from the doctor. If it keeps you from the doctor, you should be okay. But ladies, I didn't know that y'all really wasn't looking at the stuff like that. We look at our stuff like that. Like we look at our stuff, we feel on ourselves and stuff, and we feel a bump. Pitch who? Feel a bump on the testicles. Whoa. What is this? That's what's up. I do believe that males is more interested in their bodies than women is interested in their bodies. As far as like knowing what the hell is going on. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because if our tool break down, we can't get the job done. Move right along. I ain't gonna eat much hold you. Bam. I'm just trying to help. Since y'all just not coming on in here and getting comfortable. I know it throwed a whole bunch of y'all off because a lot of y'all don't want to hear anything that would be deemed sexual when it's not sexual. It's just human biology and stuff like that right now. That's all it is. Do y'all know that there's so many of us good people out here who shuns information, who don't want to take in information? And I think that that's a really, really bad and a sad thing in itself. Like, why is we stunting our growth? I should say, stunting our growth out here in these streets. You don't want to be learned at nothing. You don't want to be learning now. You want to stay who you is, and then claim to know everything when you're talking to other people out here in these streets. You cannot be a good teacher if you cannot be a good student. Trying to help. Move right along. I ain't gonna eat much. Hold you. It's started to get sad, but now I got to spice you up. We got a Michigan teacher. Why is we getting all of these teacher stories at school out? Why is all of the teacher stories happening when school is out though? I'm not understanding. Put that up on the screen for you real quick. We have a Michigan teacher who is charged after a relationship. Not just I felt on them and they went and told on me. A whole relationship with the student.
Thanks, Rich. Well, she was entrusted with her students' care. Now a former high school teacher is facing some serious accusations.
The 26-year-old woman is accused of having a sexual relationship with a teen student at Oakside Prep Academy in Waterford Township. Fox 2's Ingrid Kelly reports.
Anytime any member of the school staff, teacher, coach, is trying to develop a relationship with you, either it doesn't matter who initiates it, it's a crime.
A former Oakside Prep.
I like what she said. She might be watching me. I like what she said. She throw the bone out there. She say regardless of who initiates it. Then I had done told y'all, what if the kids or the teens is grooming the adults? You know, and people like, no, man, teens can't groom the adults. Yes, they can. Off of just by definition, the teens can groom adults. I'm glad that she went on ahead on the say it like that. Regardless of who initiates the relationship. So she also knows that the teens is initiating relationships. I know what the hell I be talking about. And she's like certified, like she have like a diploma and stuff like that. So y'all typically believe people with degrees and stuff. Go ahead though.
Is trying to develop a relationship with you, either it doesn't matter who initiates it, it's a crime.
A former Oakside Prep Academy teacher facing...
No matter who initiates it, it's a crime. But it's only a crime to the adult. Well, the adult is the only one who will be charged for this crime.
3 counts of third-degree criminal sexual conduct.
It's very serious.
The charges come as the 26-year-old was accused of a sexual relationship with a 16-year-old male student at the Waterford Township School back in 2023.
Not a 16-year-old. Okay, so she's 26 and he's 16. Okay. Like a little 10-year gap. Now, if she was in California, this wouldn't even be news.
In most cases, a 16-year-old has the ability to consent, that when it is a teacher and student relationship, it does qualify and it meets the burden of a third-degree criminal sexual conduct.
In most cases, 16-year-olds have the ability to consent. We all know what she means, consent within like the 4-year thing, like the Romeo Juliet thing. We do understand that right there. But just point out, they have the ability to consent.
And if you think about it, it's because we need to make school the safest place it can be for kids.
And why do we feel like if the students is okay with hunching the teachers, why is that considered unsafe? Now, if they pass around STDs like through the week, you know what I'm saying? All right, and then it's unsafe. Huh? But why is sex deemed unsafe with willing participants? Participants who can be willing to at least have sex with somebody, but not all. But it's still the same action. We so wild out here, but go ahead. Though.
Safe from gun violence, safe from assault, safe from sexual assault.
I'm with you with the safe from gun violence, sexual assault. I'm with you on that because somebody get assaulted and then have sex. I'm with you 1,000%. But these ones who be willing and able.
Law enforcement became aware of the accusations after the now former teacher allegedly told another teacher at the school that she was in a sexual relationship with the student.
This people stupid. But then again, it's the human experience. It's very difficult for us to do certain things and don't tell anyone. We want somebody to know what we have done. The teacher done told on herself and thought that the teacher who she told wasn't gonna tell.
Allegedly told another teacher at the school that she was in a sexual relationship with the student.
I was a young teacher at the same age as a public school teacher, but I'm also a parent. School is supposed.
She did something to me just then. She did something to me. She had to let us know that she was young and a teacher at one time. She jumped from, oh, I was young too, and I was a teacher, but I had kids. What does that mean? What does that mean? Because you want us to know that you was young as a teacher, but I had kids. So it's kind of like you telling us that if you didn't have kids while you was young as a teacher, you would have probably fandangled the students too. Yeah, she tell them, listen, I like what she doing. I like what she's doing because I do realize that you just can't keep it 100. I do understand. I do understand. Yes, it sounded suspect, but see, it's players like me who be listening. It's people like you all who be listening to the words that come out of people's mouth, and this is how we need to be. Hold on, watch this.
The now former teacher allegedly told another teacher at the school that she was in a sexual relationship with the student.
I was a young teacher at the same age as a public school teacher, but I'm also a parent.
But I'm also a parent. Again, if you wasn't a parent, I appreciate your honesty, baby. Go ahead.
It's supposed to be someplace where your kids feel safe.
Fox 2 reached out to the academy, and officials say they find the accusations troubling, and they say they acted immediately after learning of the situation.
Did she also just let us know that by her having children, that saved the kids? That saved the young kids. That saved the 15, 16-year-old because she would have smashed too. Huh?
They also released a statement which reads in part, "We strive to provide a safe and supportive learning environment for the students entrusted to our care. Their safety and well-being remains our top priority." Fox 2 also went to the former teacher's home, and there was no answer. The prosecutor's office says third-degree sexual conduct is punishable by up to 15 years in prison.
That is why we want these laws in place to protect kids.
And Southfield, Ingrid Kelly, Fox 2 News.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Hell, it happens. It happens on the daily. It happens on the daily, and it's probably going on in every single school. Every single school. It's just a lot of the adults. They control their want more than really, really good. They control their want really, really good, and this is why we is not having like a really super duper epidemic. It should be considered an epidemic, but it's not like a super duper epidemic that we got going on out here in these streets, because a lot of them, they have not been caught, and a lot of them, they have not crossed the line, but in their mental, they want to do it. Shout out to C-Note for the 499 super chat. He say, that's why I don't trust the 304s. He say they just add to be talking. They just be talking. Yeah, man, listen. All right. Yeah. Listening is still a skill. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I don't care who it is. Y'all, we just got to listen to people. People will tell on self. They really, really will. And a lot of times, in case y'all don't know, a lot of people want you to know. But because the world that we live in and the climate that we is in, we can't keep it 100 like that. And I keep trying to hope and push more and more people. I want it to be a norm that we can be really honest. I want it to be a norm, but as of now, I can't protect people's jobs and, keep their friends and family. I can't do all that fly stuff right there. But I guess we got to start talking like in code, like kind of how she did, in my opinion. It was kind of how she did. She slid us a little nugget. And if you weren't listening, you missed it. You know what I'm saying? So I just want people to at least be doing a lot of that. And then we need to go gradually. We need to be able to be more honest. And I think the world will be such a better place, just in my opinion. I could be wrong. Doubt it, but I could be wrong. It's just is what it is. Let's go on to the community. I think that we're going to Philly. If you're just not coming on in, subscribe. Share. Need your help out here in these streets. I need listen. Look. Hey, thumbs ups are free. Cat. The share button is free. We got Cash App, PayPal, Super Chat, Patreon. We got the join button, got the membership button. We got the WillieWilliamsShow.com. You can go on and subscribe. We got gear links. We got all that fly stuff right there. If you would like to support a player, and I need your support. I ain't too proud to beg. I'm a TLC voice. That's what's up. And y'all don't want me begging. You don't want me begging for support. That's what's up. You say, when young Thundercats try to holler at me, I just smile and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Hey. And sometimes, it might be a setup sometimes. Watch your back. But listen. I don't. And again, it just goes back to where I be saying, like, if you not living the life you really want to live, then you really not living. Is just like, hey, man. Move right along. I ain't even much gonna dwell on. Anyway, we have a video showing we got some thieves. They done pulled up at a nightclub. Caught you while you're slipping, while you on that drink. Here you go.
Exclusive. The search is on for a group of armed robbery suspects who targeted people outside of a Center City club.
Yeah, take a look at this tense video here. You can see the armed suspects trying to rob people one by one at gunpoint outside Noto nightclub at 12th and Vine. Now detectives say they believe the attempted robberies were targeted, and they want those suspects off the street. Action News' Walter Perez live at police headquarters this afternoon with the latest on what we're learning in this. Walter.
That's right, Brian and Sarah. The crime occurred very, very late at night when there were a few people walking around the area at that time. But Nearby surveillance cameras were rolling, capturing very clear images of the people involved. This surveillance video reveals just one of 3 attempted robberies outside Noto nightclub last Friday night at 12th and Vine. You can see the victim, whose identity we are concealing, getting smacked in the face with the barrel of a firearm. He falls to the ground and hands over an expensive piece of jewelry. And investigators have reason to believe that the attackers knew exactly who they were looking for.
They appear to have been targeted due to the fact that they were wearing expensive jewelry. One of the victims was wearing a Rolex watch, and the other victim was wearing a Cuban link gold chain.
Y'all, they snatching Cuban links?
Wow. We are told the third victim was able to get away without being robbed. The question that lingers is, how did the approximately 7 perpetrators know whom to victimize? One thing investigators know is that 4 vehicles involved in this case were all parked together that night right here at this nearby gas station, including this black Audi, later captured on surveillance fleeing the scene. Then, as the victims crossed Vine to the parking lot across the street, the perpetrators approached their victims. Investigators say one was toting a handgun, the other pulled out an assault rifle, while a third was carrying a Draco-style rifle very much like the one seen.
The Draco? Yeah, they with that Draco.
In this photo. Tonight, investigators say they are very eager to get the people involved in this caper off the street.
Thus far, there's no suspects have been developed and no arrests have been made.
So once again, a total of 7 suspects were involved in this case, utilizing 4 vehicles, 3 of which have been partly identified as that black Audi, first of all. Secondly, a Jeep Grand Cherokee and a black Hyundai Sonata. Anyone with further information is asked to contact Central Detective.
Well, if y'all know something, say something. Listen, he had no slap them with the long gun. Hold on. Let me slide that when they had the thing like right on this side, I think. Yeah, he slapped him with a long gun.
Being smacked in the face with a barrel.
Give me your money. Give me that damn Rolex.
The face with a barrel of a firearm. Whose identity we are concealing, getting smacked in the face with a barrel of a firearm.
Give me that Rolex. And Nines are stolen. Listen. Y'all gonna learn. These Rolexes are getting y'all hit upside the head. I told y'all, if you got to have your Rolex, if you can afford a Rolex, let's just start here. If you can afford a Rolex with your hard-earned money, you can afford a Temu Rolex also, or a Rolex replica. Why would you wear the real thing when they got knockoffs? The average person, hell, the majority of people can't tell a real Rolex from a fake Rolex. So you can have your real one, just have it at home, like like a display case or something like that right there for people who you really trust. I wouldn't show nobody at my damn crib I got a real Rolex. It's just too unless you're just rich, and then everybody know that you're rich, and obviously you're supposed to have these type of things. But these is people who is like not rich. They got a few dollars. They may be making like 6 figures or something like that, and they want to spend $20,000, $40,000, $60,000 on a Rolex. Yeah, no. So where you have to show people, like you have to be, like if you just walk and you just mingle, people can't notice that you have on a Rolex. You may have on a nice looking watch, but how they got to get up on you to be like, oh snap, that's a submarinian. You know what I'm saying? They got to do stuff like that right there. But y'all keep getting caught slipping, whether it's at the club or whether it's bringing the young ladies back to the place that you live in. Y'all keep getting busted in the goddamn head. And it just is what it is. Like I'm trying to tell you, watch 236009, especially if you got a Rolex. Bam, moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much of it. I ain't know that this right here had done happen, but I got to show it to you, good people. As y'all come in, listen, I need support. We 51 after the hour. We should damn near be over 200 with the thumbs up. We at 171. Need your support. I'm bringing you the news. I keep bringing you the news. This is why you come around here to get the news. Can I get you too? Go ahead on and hit that thumbs up and that share button. Whoo, they say, where do you wear that? Nowhere. Listen, you wear your knockoff. Isn't that what was that our Lighter Hughes sister, was it the Kardashian or was it Beyonce? The ones who said that when like they go overseas. No, I think that it was the Kardashian, Kim, when she went overseas and she had then got robbed or something like that. If I'm not mistaken, I think that they robbed her for her fake jewelry. I think the jewelry was fake, if I'm not mistaken. Listen, get y'all some knockoff jewelry, man. Get y'all some knockoff jewelry. The average American don't know what's real and what's fake. Your friends ain't gonna know that you got cubic zirconias acting like you got diamonds. We don't know diamonds like that right there. There's a few people who is walking around with like the diamond box, but ain't nobody in like your crew doing it. You know what I'm saying? And if you got a real one in the crew, don't nobody give a damn about that right there. Them little bit ass diamonds. Don't nobody care. We don't even know how to flip diamonds. It's just crazy. Say in the mirror naked, wear your rolly. Facts. Do it like that at the crib though. Hell yeah, that custom drip, man. All right. You say Chad Ocho used to wear knockoff jewelry. Yes, I heard him in the interview say that right there. Chad say he never bought real jewelry, if I'm not mistaken. He never bought the real jewelry. He said because it don't hold a value, like it don't make sense. Like it just didn't make sense to him. But if he wanted to wear some jewelry, then he would buy some fake jewelry. Knockoffs. Moving right along, I ain't gonna even much hold you. Ladies, y'all better watch your back. Watch your back no matter where you at. You can get hurt. You can get hurt. You could possibly lose your life, a whole bunch of things. We have a man. Damn it, this Florida. My state, stand your ground state, but go home state. Please don't run up. We're in Fifth Hour Life State down in South Florida, Miami-Dade County. We have a man who is facing an attempted murder charge because he pushed a woman into the river. Oh, man, she lived? Wow. That's why they say attempted. Here we go.
A woman remains in critical condition tonight after police say a man pushed her into a waterway this morning in downtown Miami.
What did she do?
That woman was found unconscious and floating in the Miami River.
The man who allegedly pushed her in the water is in jail tonight. ABC 6's Kim Wynn is live at JMH where the victim is being treated. Kim, what can you tell us?
Yeah, well, right now that woman is fighting for her life. Police say that she is still in critical condition. Like you guys mentioned, the man who allegedly pushed her has been charged with attempted murder.
Oh.
Cell phone video captures the moment police pulled a woman found unconscious and floating from the Miami River Tuesday morning.
We heard the police coming, and then we saw a guy talking here with the police, a boat in the river.
Investigators say she was pushed in the water, allegedly by 47-year-old William Humans Jr. Humans is now in jail, charged with attempted second-degree murder. Police say it happened on the 100 block of Southwest North River Drive, downtown Miami. According to a police report, officers got a call just before 11 o'clock Tuesday morning about a woman who'd been pushed into the water. The report states witnesses heard Humans and the victim arguing and at one point saw them throwing objects at one another. It states the woman sat down on the seawall and Humans allegedly pushed her in, but was detained shortly afterwards.
So she was on the seawall. On the other side of the seawall is a thing called water. Y'all already throwing stuff at each other. But see, this goes back to we don't thinking. We do not think that a person is going to really, really take it there and really, really harm us. We don't think that somebody's going to kill us, stab us, shoot us, push us in the river and stuff.
While in custody, the report states Humans allegedly screamed and punched walls in the interview room. The violent incident shut down North River Drive for hours. Video shows first responders rushing the woman to the hospital. People who live nearby left shaken.
It's concerning and surprising because this was very quiet for some time. With the change, then there's a lot of influx of people.
A lot of influx of people. New people. Is that a lot of you brother talking about you immigrants You people who done fled into the country. It's an influx.
Influx of people.
Yeah. It's an influx. You new people.
And police have not released the name or the age of the victim. For now, we are reporting live at JMH. Kim Nguyen, NBC6 News.
We're not gonna tell y'all the age of the victim. Do y'all know if this was a minor, they would have told us he pushed in a 14-year-old girl, he pushed in a 16-year-old girl, but an adult. We can't know the age. I don't. Oh, we be doing the most. Hell, I did a story last week about a father who had done pushed his 2-year-old son inside of the Bronx River. See, we knew the age. The 2-year-old boy. We can't know the age about this grown bitch who was throwing stuff back at Buddy. So they was air fighting. Huh? She should have took a little hot ass home. Out here, listen. You want to air fight with items, and then you want to sit on the rocks. That on the other side of the rocks is the water. I can't make this stuff up, boy. Keep doing what y'all doing. Decisions. You say she lied about her age. You might got a point right there. Why the hell we can't know how old you is? Bitch, you almost died. You almost died. We brought you back to life, and you can't even be honest now. I understand why you pushing the water then. Listen. After she got the safety, there's a possibility that she lied about her age. Law enforcement should have pushed her back in the water then. With your little lying ass. You know what I'm saying? That's probably what should have happened. I don't know. Oh, I got one for y'all. Shit. I'm trying to keep this news popping. I'm trying to keep y'all entertained. I'm trying to do what I need to do while I go ahead on to give y'all this good stuff right here. We have something that we normally have. Community activists saying the same thing that they pretty much always say. Hey, y'all got to stop the violence. We got a young boy who done been shot. I bet you that they tell us the age about a young boy who done been shot. Watch this.
Tonight, officials have identified an 11-year-old boy shot and killed.
He's 11. He was shot and killed. A grown-ass woman was pushed into the Miami River. We don't have an age for you right now. What?
An 11-year-old boy shot and killed in Falwell Park in Minneapolis earlier this week. The Hennepin County Medical Examiner says Amir Atkins was shot in the head on Monday. Hey. Right now, police have not announced any arrests. Now, people in that neighborhood are calling for more accountability and security in the area. Jennifer Hoff has their conversation and heard from the boy's family for the first time tonight. Jennifer?
Julie, Amir's great-grandmother telling me he was a good boy, leaning heavily on her faith tonight that police will find whoever shot him, while community is calling for change.
On Wednesday, the rain came down at times just as heavy as Princess Titus's emotions.
His future, like others, were stolen. By gun violence, his voice was silenced.
Carrying
shout out for having her real. She got real tears in her eyes, too.
A load no mother ever should, since her son was killed in a gang war caught in the crossfire 15 years ago.
We are praying for justice for your life and change today.
Speaking out now after police say 11-year-old Amir Atkins was killed on Monday.
This is not normal. This is not acceptable. And this must not continue.
Community members calling for this violence to end and on each other to make a change.
I'm tired of all that stuff. This is our community. We shouldn't have to live like this. Y'all need to do something. You need to handle your household.
Oh, whoa. Did she just uppercut you ladies? The reason I say you ladies is because the majority of households is led by women. And she's talking about black folks. So the majority of households is led by darker hued women. It's just the facts. She called y'all out. Y'all need to handle your household. That means that you young folks out here, your children got firearms inside of the home. Yeah. Y'all not paying attention to your kids. You're not raising your kids right. Y'all make a bad decision when you was creating children, and now they out here shooting. Kids getting hit. People dying. It had nothing to do with nothing. Well, go ahead.
To live like this. Y'all need to do something. You need to handle your household.
Police are upping patrols at Falwell Park in North Minneapolis, where Atkins was shot, despite the city's park police chief saying it's the first serious incident there in more than 2 years.
Living in a community where crime is up, regardless of what's being said.
Regardless of what the statistics and whatever law enforcement has put in the books as crime. See, when you live in a community, you know the actual crime, whether it's high or low. You know. But there's a difference when we put the statistics out, because a lot of things is not filed properly a lot of times, and a lot of things are not reported. You know, but that lady right there saying, crime up, crime bad out here.
Crime is up, and we need to just really take accountability.
Thank you.
A time of grief and sadness. The rain won't wash away, but maybe the support can help soften it.
The work is yours, and it begins right now.
Police have yet to confirm whether Amir was targeted in that shooting on Monday or if he was caught in the crossfire. But they say there were many witnesses that day and urge anyone to call police.
He say that they don't know if the 11-year-old was targeted. Just even to have the thought whether the 11-year-old was targeted, that's wild, right? That's really, really wild. Here's we be saying stuff like we be saying stuff. We be asking for change. Asking who? The shooters is not in the place that you all is in, and if they do not watch the news, then they won't even know that y'all is asking for change.
This is Titus's emotions.
His future, like others, were stolen. By gun violence, his voice was silenced.
Carrying a load no mother ever should, since her son was killed in a gang war caught in the crossfire 15 years ago.
We are praying for justice for your life and change today.
Speaking out now after police say 11-year-old Amir Atkins was killed on Monday.
This is not normal. This is not acceptable.
And I want y'all to pay attention to this right here too. I'm just thinking about it though.
And this must not continue.
Community members calling for this violence to end and on each other.
Calling who? If the shooters is, let's say, minors, if the shooters is the teens, if the shooters is like the young adults, but they not hearing y'all message, who are you talking to?
Continue.
Community members calling for this violence to end.
Calling for it to end. If they don't hear y'all calling for the end, then
and on each other to make a change.
I'm tired of all that stuff. This is our community. We shouldn't have to live like this. Y'all need to do something.
The only thing, again, the only way to change it is called parenting. The only way to change it, accountability and hold people responsible. It's the only way. And you all, society, even the courts, do not want to hold the parent, singular, the parent accountable. You all don't want to arrest these mothers because these mothers have multiple children and you, like you say, don't want to separate the family, you know, which they call them families, mothers and children. Until we can hold them accountable, the ones who is raising these children, until we can do that right there, man, it's going to continue to happen. But I want to point this right here out, right? That's a picture. That's a picture. I'm strolling. I'm looking at the 11-year-old pictures. That's a picture. Don't not now, and watch this. This is about the only picture that can depict the young boy as an 11-year-old. The point of me doing this right here is y'all taking pictures of your children? Is you all taking pictures of your children? And then if we giving pictures to the news after something happens, we want to give like the best pictures, right? I'm not saying that this is a bad picture because this is an 11-year-old being an 11-year-old, but there should have been other or more recent pictures because this one don't look recent. This looked like when he was about 3 or 4. You know what I'm saying? Two, maybe 2.5 or something like that right there. This is Oh, wait. This one is a baby picture. You see what I'm saying? And I do understand y'all you want to touch the souls of people, because the younger that they are, the more people, I guess, give sympathy to situations and stuff. But I just truly think that they really did not take a lot of pictures. And I'm not saying that you have to take a lot of pictures, but is y'all taking any pictures? 1 or 2 pictures a year just really ain't. You all don't get dressed up to go nowhere, like the church. Don't y'all like go to church or something? And he got to put on little suits and little ties and stuff, little long sleeve and shit. Why y'all ain't got them type of pictures of your children? Don't you want to present your dead child in the nicest outfit picture that you had them to? I would think so, but to each his own. Just in my opinion. I don't know. But hopefully, what I just had to say will make you think, damn, I need to take some more pictures of my kids. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't got no up-to-date pictures. A lot of us, we just so goddamn busy. And it happens, right? It just happens. Life happens. Things go by really, really fast. And like I have been saying a lot of times, is it me or is this year going by fast? The months is speeding. The days is really going by really, really fast. It could just be me. But anyway, moving right along. Let's go on out here to the ATL, shout it. If y'all just not coming on in, we need some more thumbs up. We need some likes. We screaming everywhere. We screaming some everywhere out here. Bam, we at 197. Can we hit 200 before I keep running my mouth? Mm-hmm. Come on. Ooh, I need to shave. I might just go ahead on the shave. Today. And make that thing look a little fresh out here in these streets. Bam, because I am fly. I'm a fly player. You say, no, it's me too, Willie. Say, I agree. Listen, because we just get busy, y'all. And I do understand it. Because you got to think, when is the last time that you took a picture? When is the last time you took a good picture of yourself? I'm just saying. Just think about it. I'll give you something to pat on the back, boy. Y'all done made it over 200. That's what I'm talking about. I appreciate that right there. Let's continue to get the numbers and keep the numbers up. You say no shave till November. I don't need much. No, I tried it like once or twice to let like the hair grow. I don't think I like how I look. It'd be cool sometime, but then I'd be like, I don't like that shit. I just always like to just a little gold tea and a little salt and pepper right here. I might let it just grow on out. But I was just thinking about shaving it. Hell, I'm thinking about even cutting my damn hair. I don't know. It might be something wrong with me. Anyway, y'all, let's go on and get into this. We're going to the ATL. Let's talk about housing. And places to stay and stuff like that right there. But we have a situation. We have a trash complaint in an apartment complex. Now, a lot of times, if you have lived in apartments, I have lived in apartments before. I'm not super duper rich, you know what I'm saying? So I have lived in apartments before, and I've lived in places to where the trash was not being collected and stuff like that for the trash companies. They was changing over with trash companies, and the trash was just overloading and stuff like that. But us as a community, the people with trucks will clean up the area and take the garbage to the dumps. I'm not saying that this is supposed to happen every time that this happens, and I'm not saying that this is supposed to happen everywhere and you was liable or you should be doing this right here. I'm not saying that right now. I'm just pointing out back in my day when it hadn't happened, until things got fixed. The people who lived in the apartment who had trucks Load up their trucks and take things to the dump. Shout out to C-Note for the 499 super chat. They say, Willie, we mothers and fathers, we have birth givers and sperm donors. There it is. I like that right there. Let me hit a thumbs up on that one right there. Shout out to T. Lee for the $2 super chat. You say, what happened to the school pics? Oh, right. Right. Why is they not giving the school pics? Is y'all even paying for the school pics? Y'all doing the most. Y'all doing the most. If y'all not paying for the school pictures, then what happened to that? And I do understand a lot of people say, well, why in the hell should I pay for school pictures and I got a phone to take pictures of my damn child? Well, damn it, you still need to pay for the school pics. You say the school pics is too high. School pics, it may be. It may be too high. It may be too high, but come on, y'all. Come on, we got to do better. Y'all, let's go on to get into this right here. Let's see what the problem is. And y'all, it's hot out here.
Apartment complex are dealing with this. Look at that. Serious problem with trash. And the dangerous heat they're seeing is actually making that trash smell and the bugs worse. Channel 2's Taisha Fernandez is live in Southwest Atlanta on Brownlee Street. Taisha, you spoke to that property manager today.
And Karen, there's no property management office here on the property, but I made a call and a woman told me someone would call me back and answer all my questions about why all this trash is still here. I never got that call back, but I did talk to code enforcement and got some answers there.
It's just unacceptable when you pay all this rent and you have to come home to this.
Keith Malcolm has been living in the Perimeter 294 apartment complex on Brownlee Road in Southwest Atlanta for years. He said trash was never a problem here until the current management company took over. He told me dozens of bags of trash have been sitting here for weeks, and lately the dangerous heat has made the smell and the bugs even worse.
Just make this place acceptable, want to call home, just it's even embarrassing to try to invite somebody over here, because of the conditions and the way this trash is just, it's just unacceptable.
This dumpster is also on the complex property, and it has trash all around it as well. Neighbors told me they've complained about this to the property manager for weeks. I also called the property manager, and I'm still waiting for a call back. The Atlanta Police Department handles all code enforcement cases, and a spokesperson told me there is an active complaint open about this trash, and an inspection is scheduled for Thursday.
It's trash all throughout the property that needs to be picked up.
I want to show you something we noticed when we drove in here on Brownlee Road. Take a look at these gray trash bins. They're on one side of the road. I counted at least 4. And then when you take a look at this other side of the road, there's loose trash everywhere.
Well, I think it's kind of deplorable because management has been notified.
They ain't even got maintenance people to even come and rake the trash up and at least have it in like it's one little pile. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody's there to do anything.
I saw a rat here earlier run around the dumpster, and I want to show you something.
Oh, she said that she saw a rat? I thought that was a rat.
Here earlier run around the dumpster.
Been notified.
I saw a rat here earlier run around the dumpster, and I want to show you something else. Neighbors are concerned about children hitting these bags of trash with a bat here a few days ago, and that's how all of this glass got scattered everywhere. It's just a dangerous situation. We will stay on code enforcement and on the property manager for answers. We're
all the badass children, because you live in an apartment complex, they really don't have a lot of room to play around. There's no daddies and programs. You know what I'm saying? So they just walking around with bats and pipes and shit like that right there and just say to themselves, hey, let's beat up a garbage bag. And now you got glass everywhere.
Here in Southwest Atlanta, Taisha Fernandez, Channel 2 Action News.
Yeah, this is a doggone shame. It's a doggone shame. Y'all got to stay on their neck. Y'all got to stay on their doggone neck. I just did that right there to bring you into this one right here. We going out here. Is this Chicago? We're on the south side. We're on the south side. Listen. There's a lot of people who is living in deplorable situations. You say it's a scam? It's a scam. You say trash in the dumpsters beefing. Right? Right? Somebody don't want to pay somebody. Yeah. There's a lot of people who is living in deplorable situations. A lot of people is living in deplorable situations due to their decision making. Decisions. A lot of y'all females is the main parts, the main people or the main persons in these deplorable living situation videos. When you all get help from men. Let's just start there. You all get help from men and y'all get help from the government, and y'all still be the most ones living in deplorable situations. Goes to dealing is all about your decision making, right? We got a situation right here to where a woman say that the rats be crawling in the bed with them. This is a dead one right here. We got a dead one that's on the screen. Y'all pray for the dead rat. Y'all pray for the dead rat. The rat done lost his life. The rat got a family. You know what I'm saying? And the rat didn't deserve it. You know. Mm-hmm. And we need some community activists to come on out here and talk about we got to stop the violence when it come down to the rats. Because the rats didn't get a chance to live its life. Y'all just taking rat lives because you can and you bigger than the rats. You bunch of bullies. Shout out to T. Lee for the $2 super chat. He says so they just let the kids play in the trash. Yes, because the kids is just outside, which we're not watching the kids, which is also child neglect. We just allow them to do. The children are gonna do what they want to do while they're outside unsupervised. Mm-hmm. We love the kids though. It say tenant shed lights on a rodent infested South Side apartment building. Here we go.
Tonight, the images in this story may be disturbing for some viewers. Tenants in a Southside building say their apartments are infested with rodents.
WGN's Dana Rebick is live from downtown with more on that. Dana.
Well, the tenants in this building tell us they've dealt with a lot of issues like the water not working, roaches, and bed bugs. But the worst of it by far, they say, are the rats and mice that have taken over the building. On the corner of East 80th and Drexel in Grand Crossing, a family in an apartment on the second floor living in fear.
There's no way, no human being, no living animal should be able to live like this. Rat droppings, it's all over the place. We are so afraid to cook in here because, of everything that's going on.
Asia, her fiance, and 2 young kids have lived here for 3 years. For the last year and a half, she says the rodent problem has gotten out of control.
Asia, her fiance, and 2 little kids been living there for 3 years, but this just started a year and a half ago.
Have lived here for 3 years. For the last year and a half, she says the rodent problem has gotten out of control.
I opened the refrigerator up like this, and I kid you not, I seen it like coming towards the cupcake right down here, and it was a rat. My clothes been chewed through a little bitty hole, so I don't know. They are in my closet in there. They got to the point where they started crawling in the bed with us.
They live in a wall, so, they'll come out, go back in.
Metro Manage is the company that rents 2 tenants. We reached out to them.
Thank you for calling Metro Manage. We are currently unavailable.
We also called the building owner, who did answer the phone.
So some of the tenants who live there contacted us about all of the mice and rats that have been in one of the units.
He hung up and said he would have someone call us back. According to city records, the building has failed multiple inspections, most recently on May 28th, with 10 separate violations. The building found to have holes, loose and rotting boards, and cracks. The inspector noting the owner must exterminate rodents in the building and seal openings through which they gain access. Rodent droppings were found in 3 separate units. Inspectors noted similar issues with rodent infestation on 4 previous visits dating back to January 2024.
If you don't clean it up, they need to close it down. How you gonna make some money off something that you're not putting no money into?
Tenants have paid out of their own pockets for mouse and rat traps. Asia hired someone to fill this exterior hole where she thinks the rodents were getting into her kitchen.
He don't care about us. I want the city, everybody to be aware of this man, his company. Do not rent from them.
We did reach out to the Department of Buildings, which tells us this owner lives out of state in New Jersey. They called him negligent and non-compliant with 5 court-mandated inspection orders. The city has now moved on to the Cook County Circuit Court, where they have filed contempt proceedings to try to get these residents some help. Asia, who we interviewed, is also currently on a wait list through the Chicago Housing Authority. We did reach out to CHA tonight to see if there was anything they can do to help her find another place to stay. Live downtown.
She with the housing authority. She has a fiance. She might finna mess up her assistants. She might finna mess up her assistants if she mess around and go ahead on and get in holy matrimony. I don't know. I don't know how that right there is gonna work. Let me go to. I think that's the same one that I just watched. In is it? No.
There's no way no human being, no living animal should be able to live like this.
Now at 5:30, residents take us inside their apartments, which they say are infested with rodents. And WGN's Dana Revick is showing us what they are facing and who they're asking for help.
On the corner of East 80th and Drexel in Grand Crossing, a family in an apartment on the 2nd floor living in fear.
When I tell you that my anxiety is high right now, it is very high. Like I'm ready to pack up and just leave everything. Rat droppings, it's all over the place. We are so afraid to cook in here because, of everything that's going on.
Asia, her fiance, and 2 young kids have lived here for 3 years. For the last year and a half, she says the rodent problem has gotten out of control.
Now, why did this thing just play the same thing? Look. All right. Damn it, because I thought I had another one. It was similar, but all right, whatever. I'm gonna show y'all something. So her fiance and the kids been living there 3 years. This thing just started to get bad a year and a half ago. So a year and a half ago up until now, you all been paying y'all rent. Y'all been having this problem and y'all been paying y'all rent.
Asia, her fiance, and 2 young kids have lived here for 3 years.
Look at what she's able to show. She's able to show the news.
For the last year and a half, she says the rodent problem has gotten out of control.
I opened the refrigerator up.
Open the refrigerator.
Like this, and I kid you not, I seen.
Pay attention to the refrigerator. Even if you have rats, you still supposed to. If you is a clean person, you're gonna be a clean person. Am I right or wrong? You're going to be a clean person if you is a clean person. You mean to tell me you're going to let the news people come on in, although you is infested with rats, and you're not going to wipe the dirt off of the refrigerator? You're not going to take a wet rag. Hell, this may not even take soap and bleach. You make it just wipe this off with a wet rag and clean your refrigerator, knowing that you're going to show them the refrigerator.
This, and I kid you not.
You didn't clean your refrigerator. She has shutter home in the refrigerator, and I ain't even mad at you. I'm not mad at you. It ain't my refrigerator. I wish I could. I beat my own ass if my refrigerator looked like this with rat droppings and shit on the inside. And I got food in there also.
I seen things.
My liquor is in the refrigerator too. Dog. I don't think that this is the rat dropping. I think that this was like some Chinese food or something like that, and somebody just put the plate back in the refrigerator. That's just nasty in itself. Who the fuck is putting leftover plates in the refrigerator with nothing on it, unless the rat just ate it? And she left it there. You is a woman. You is a woman. Nope. There's no excuse.
Towards the cupcake right down here, and it was a rat.
Oh, she said, no, listen. She saw a rat coming down to the cupcake. And damn it, it was a rat. She saw it. She knew what it was. You mean to tell me the cupcake is still in there?
Right down here, and it was a rat. They got to the point where they started crawling in the bed with us.
What does it sound like when you can hear the mice and the rats in the walls?
Oh, it sounds like my dogs playing in my house.
Sound like they playing in the house. Shout out to U-Way for the $2 cash out. You say these people are just so nasty and lazy. I'm in agreement with you. This makes no sense.
Metro Manage is the company that rents 2 tenants. We reached out to them.
Look how nasty so listen. Again, deplorable situations, deplorable living conditions. Why is the floor filthy? Why is the floor black? This looks like rat droppings right here. And her family lives in here every day, every night. Every day, every night. Your floor should not look like this if you is a clean person. Again, regardless of whether you have rats. Your floor should be clean if you is a clean person.
Thank you for calling Metro Manage.
This makes no damn sense.
We are currently unavailable.
Yeah, she don't clean at all.
We also called the building owner, who did answer the phone.
So some of the tenants who live there contacted us about all of the mice and rats that
Similar issues with rodent infestations through which they gain access. Rodent droppings were found in 3 separate units. Inspectors noted similar issues with rodent infestation on 4 previous visits dating
Look how nasty the floors is. Look how nasty the floors is.
back to January 2024.
They need to come and clean it up. They want the money. They need to come and clean it up. I pay $1,000 for a 1-bedroom.
Y'all pay $1,000 for 1 bedroom, and this shit been going on a year and a half, especially with this family right here, or with her and her fiance and 2 children. So if she pay $1,000, if the other woman paid $1,000 for a 1-bedroom, then she's paying hell. But they probably all on housing assistance, but the other woman didn't say anything about children, so we're just gonna go with her with children. Let's say that she's paying regular rent, but she's not because she's on housing. Let's just say that a 2-bedroom is probably going for like $1,500. Let's just say. And y'all been dealing with this for a year and a half. Why is y'all paying? Stack your change up. You having problems in your apartment. The people don't want to come fix it. I still don't understand why y'all paying rent. I do not be understanding this.
I want the city, everybody to be aware of this man, his company, do not rent from them.
We did reach out to the
All right, but let me just go back because damn it,
Developing tonight. The images in this story may be disturbing for some viewers. Tenants.
Yeah. She have the spray bottle thing that I spray around my house for spiders and insects and stuff like that. This is in her kitchen cabinet. I am thinking she won't even clean it, y'all. She won't clean it, but her hair's done.
The Southside building say their apartments are.
Her hair is done. Now, I don't know if this right here was just recent from when they came in with the cameras, or is this just a photo that she may have took to show proof that this was going on.
Are infested with rodents.
WGN's Dana Rebick is live from downtown with more on that. Dana.
Just make sure I covered everything. Hold on.
Well, the tenants in this building tell
Living animals should be able to live like this. Rat droppings, it's all over the place. We are so afraid to.
Oh, that's just nasty. What is this? Ready to eat? This is a laxative. A saline laxative. This is well, what kind of laxative? Hold on. Let's see if they can give us like a better shot of the laxative.
All over the place. We are so afraid to cook in here.
Emerald, what? Can somebody let me know what laxative this right here is? Shout out to Swaggy Did for the $2 cash out. You say, I bet she raw hunching, Pastor. Oh, hell yeah. It's a must. Oh, that's an enema. That's an enema. The rats is messing up the enemas. Got to be more careful.
Because, of everything that's going on.
Y'all do know that pot dirty? Hey, well, I'm so goddamn picky. But I'm trying to do a story. I'm trying to make a point. This pot is dirty. You can see it on the inside. This pot is dirty. So she don't clean often. She have a pot and a plate in the Frigidaire that I had them pointed out. Huh?
Asia, her fiance, and 2 young kids have lived here for 3 years. For the last year and a half, she says the rodent problem has gotten out of control.
I opened the refrigerator up like this, and I kid you not,
Just nasty. She got a half a gallon. She got some soda. This is ice cream, in case y'all don't know. This is a container of ice cream in the Frigidaire. So she probably storing some other food inside of that container. Yeah, she got a fiance. Shout out to T. Lee for the $2 super chat. He says, so they just gonna leave hunter virus everywhere. Shaking my head. For real though, look at this shit.
seen it like coming towards the cupcake.
Is that a dog she got in there?
Right down here, and it was a rat.
Yeah, that's that Shutter Home right on back there.
My clothes been chewed.
Her hair look like it's fresh, like her hair has been done like a past week. It's destroyed your edges, baby. I like your eyes, though. I don't know if those are her eyes, but her eyes did not help her future. Her eyes did not give her like a boost in like the dating market. It didn't. Oh, so that's some contacts. That baby got on them blue contacts, so she got regular eyes like us. That's what's up. I thought that sometimes they be real, don't it? Whew.
Chew through the little bitty hole. So I don't know.
God damn it, the rats done ate up your good clothes. Yeah.
They are.
But her hair did though. Listen. Her hair is done.
My closet in there.
And she'll talk slick to you people. I'm trying to tell you, she'll probably be going off in the community. Hell, her nails done too. I can't take it serious. Look. Her nails is done. But she probably done those by herself. She probably done those herself, so I really ain't, you know what I'm saying? Say the rats ate her teeth and edges. Y'all wow.
The little bitty
wow.
hole. So I don't know. They are
it's just sad, sugar. All of this could have been avoided. Well, all of this better decision making, you would have not even made the news if you had better decision making. Cause y'all would have been gone.
Closet in there.
Y'all would have been gone. Now, mind you, if you just not getting you a fiance, if you just meeting the dude, he must need a place to stay. I just well, hell, she did say that they all have been living there for 3 years. So what does he do? What does he do for work? What does he do for work? And then you got to think about this right here. Rats have to come through a hole to get into your stuff, right? He ain't no type of carpenter or nothing. He ain't watched like a YouTube video to go on around the Home Depot and probably get some 4x4s and cover up the holes and shit. Put poison inside the walls and stuff like that to where it's coming through and cover the holes. He ain't thought about doing none of that. So we just gonna wait and we're gonna keep calling these people to come on around here, and because the only thing that they really can do is spray. They could spray to get rid of the infestation, right? But until then, you have to cover the holes. And yes, rats can eat through walls. Rats can eat through your drywall. Yes, this is why I didn't even say a 2x4. I say a 4x4. You got to get the big shit to put up to the hole, and it's going to take them a while to go ahead on and eat through. But before you cover the hole, you put poison by the hole. Shout out to C-Note for the 199 super chat. They say she got a ninja fresh out of prison. Got to be more careful. Because it seemed to me like he don't mind laying up in filth. Which is crazy because dudes who be in prison, they typically be clean because they love space. It has to be clean. And if they sharing a cell with somebody, they cells be super clean. You know what I'm saying? But You come home and you're laying in that little filthy shit like that just to get you some monkey. This is really, ain't nowhere in the hell. Bitch, it's over. Oh, I'm not living in this shit. I'm out of here. You going with me or you staying here? Huh? Simple stuff, man. Move right along. I ain't gonna much hold you. Y'all, it's all about the decisions. It's all about decisions. Don't let nobody fool you. Don't let nobody fool y'all and think that it's the white man and it's the system got us down and the ancestors is not helping you. I ain't got nothing to do with none of that. Nothing to do with none of that right now. Showing up, don't. Y'all, let's go around here to Scotts County. We finna move it along. Damn it, how many thumbs up do we got? Is we close to 300 yet? We had 226. We crawling. Y'all, we screaming live everywhere. Yes, we is. I'm seeing myself on everywhere. out here in this screen. Y'all hit the like button, the share button, help a player out. I need sponsorships. I need people who is really trying to see a player grow out here in this screen. I need for you to hit that share button. Gender reveals. We got a gender reveal. We have a gender reveal. I can't take y'all serious. We have a gender reveal that done went south. We have a gender reveal that done went south. We have an 18-year-old shot multiple times during a gender reveal party at the Roosevelt State Park.
Developing tonight, a suspect accused in a deadly shooting at the Roosevelt State Park in Scott County is now charged with murder. Police say Anthony Boyd of Pelahatchie shot and killed 18-year-old Jatavian Johnson during a gender reveal party Sunday evening. 3 on Your Side's Chris Fields traveled to Scott County and has reaction tonight from a witness who saw the events unfold.
Well, those in the Scott County community are shocked and heartbroken, knowing that an event that was held to reveal soon-to-be new life ended in tragedy. And though it's unclear what actually led to the shooting, some people attending the park Sunday witnessed everything.
And out of nowhere, just rapid fire, just shots fired. Boom, 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 boom. And everybody started getting up, they started screaming, running.
That's how Jacob Howell recalls the chaotic chain of events after coming down a water slide at Roosevelt State Park.
We need to stop this. Violence is not the answer.
And others calling for a plea to put the guns down. Scott County Sheriff Mike Lee tells us they received a call about the shooting just after 5 p.m. Sunday evening. He says an argument started near the pool area between the two men. Upon arriving on the scene, investigators learned 18-year-old Jatavian Johnson had been shot multiple times during a gender reveal party.
Jatavian is some J.
I had to keep myself calm. I was like, oh no, this ain't good. So I kept myself calm and I went over there and I made sure everybody was getting out. And I got a couple disabled kids out the pool, made sure they were all out.
Johnson was rushed to a nearby hospital in Morton, where he later died. Police believe
he got a couple disabled kids out of the pool. Well, where's the lifeguard?
Anthony Boyd of Pelahatchie was a suspect in the shooting. He was later captured by police.
It's just terrible. Everyone try to have a good event, show off the gender reveal, have a good time, then people just act up and start shooting. It's ridiculous.
It's like you want to cry.
Horrible.
Lee says Johnson and Boyd knew each other through the woman for whom the gender reveal was being thrown for. Despite the tragedy, Lee wants to assure all visitors planning to attend the state park that it's still a safe place to come to.
So, it's not something that normally occurs at that facility.
Let's just not do any more gender reveals at the park.
So, I don't want to alarm people who are traveling to Scott County or going to the state park this summer that have plans. This, we believe and know that it was an isolated incident.
Now, if you have any more information about this shooting, you are urged to contact the Scott County Sheriff.
Some say something. Back that thing up just damn it, I heard something. Hold on.
Just after 5 p.m. Sunday evening, Lee wants to assure all.
Just act up and start shooting. It's ridiculous. It's horrible.
Lee says Johnson and Boyd knew each other through
the
woman for whom the gender reveal was being thrown for.
They knew each other through the woman who the gender reveal was thrown for. They knew each other through the woman who gender reveal was thrown for. So let me get this straight. Because of the words that was used, is this telling us, or is they telling us? Hold on. Oh, my bad. Shout out to Swaggy did for the $1 cash shot. He said how rat droppings in the closed refrigerator. right. So that kind of tells us that the refrigerator got an opening somewhere in the back. Doggone shame. The words that was used about this gender reveal kind of lets me know that it was for her. They say that it was for her, not them. It wasn't for a couple.
Says Johnson and Boyd knew each other through the woman for whom the gender reveal was being thrown for.
For who the gender reveal was being thrown for the woman. Now this could also just be they just point out the woman and not the man that's actually there too. But I'm just saying. So we're doing the thing on the pod. What if one of them was the baby daddy? Well, here they would have said that one of them was the baby daddy. It's just it what it. But listen. On Watch 23-6009 at these doggone gender reveals, because they can get messy. I've saw a woman run and pass out. I done saw people go to fighting and throwing blows by a gender reveal because it's the gender that they did not want, as if they don't know you can change your child's gender if you want to. You can tell. Okay, they male, but damn it, they male in your stomach, but when you get hold to them, they gonna be female. You know what I'm saying? You do what you want to do. Your body, your baby. You know, but just be careful. We can't have a good time at a damn gender reveal. Something's wrong with you darker hue people. Moving right along, I ain't gonna eat much hold you. I know, not all. It is what it is. I got one for you. Watch this. Hold on. That's a teacher in a relationship. We don't care nothing about it. Oh. We got an update. Remember the good mama from was it yesterday? I think I did the show yesterday. I think I did this story yesterday about the good mother who had them beat her 6-year-old with a hammer. Beat 6-year-old with a hammer. Yeah. She got a bond. And her bond was set for $500,000.
A mother was in court today after police say she repeatedly hit her daughter in the head with a hammer. The 6-year-old is in critical condition at Norton Children's Hospital. Addie Miners joins us now live in the newsroom to explain what happened during the mother's arraignment. Addie.
Jennifer, Zainab Abdi will remain in jail tonight after a judge increased her bond to $500,000. Abdi did plead not guilty this morning to attempted murder and domestic abuse charges. According to the arrest citation, the 40-year-old admitted to hitting her 6-year-old daughter an unknown amount of times in the head with a hammer. The girl suffered multiple skull fractures and brain bleeds. After she was arrested, Abdi told police that she frequently becomes extremely angry and has a difficult time controlling herself.
Yeah.
Now, a judge has ordered that Abdi
Shout out, baby, for having a real.
stay away, not just from her children, but from any child.
You are to have no contact with any child. Do you understand that?
Any means all.
No phone contact, no in-person contact. No contact whatsoever with any minor child. Do you understand?
Because you might beat a child through the phone with a hammer. Okay.
A mother was in court today after police say she repeatedly
I am surprised that she would even get a bond.
hit her daughter in the head with a hammer.
Yeah. I wonder what the daughter had done did. The daughter must wasn't paying attention. The daughter must did not know that her mama was the problem. Or her mama don't play that ish. You say, so she can't get pregnant. Yeah, she can't get pregnant right now. Can't get pregnant right now. Moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much hold ya. Bam. That baby gonna be out. Listen. I can't wait for another report, because another report, it just may say, well, you do know that she made bun. She made bun out here in these streets. Somebody done bun that baby out. Get that off my screen. I did know. Oh, I didn't do this right here. Got another one for you. We just out here. We just doing the news. I'm just trying to show you a little something that you may have not seen. As y'all come on in, y'all hit the little thumbs up button. Make sure that you tell somebody that we're around here. Bam. Watch 236009 at all time. We're going around here to North Philadelphia to the gas station.
Police need your help identifying two men wanted for a robbery that happened just outside of this gas station here in North Philadelphia. The video is from June 14th, and it shows a crash on the 1400 block of Glenwood Avenue. The victim's car was hit as the two suspects were pulling out of the gas station. Now, police say the suspects immediately got out, argued with the victim, then pulled a gun. They took the victim's phone and sped off. If you recognize either suspect, contact.
Argued with the victim when they pulled out in traffic and ran into the car, but you're going to argue with the person who you had done hit.
Avenue.
Damn.
The victim's car was hit as the two suspects were pulling out of the gas station. Now, police say the suspects immediately got out, argued with the victim, then pulled a gun. They took the victim's phone and sped off.
Please have that file on you at all times. While you're riding around, you may get hit, and you may have to jump out and have a conversation. The conversation can go your way if you got that fire to defend yourself. Trying to tell you, because a lot of people, like, they get upset that you be mad about what they had and just did to you. I never understand it. I never understand it. I mean, what time it is? It's 47 past the hour. What is we looking like? I can't do nothing with that right there till later on. Can't do nothing. That got that one. We're gonna do that right there later on. I got some news for y'all. I got some real news for y'all. Some pretty good stuff out here. Hold on. Can't do nothing with none of them right now. Stroll all the way back to the front. Bam. Damn, I hope that you all has been entertained. I have been doing what I have been able to do. Grab that. We ain't gonna do that. Hold that. Get her out the way. She's stupid. Just as stupid. What was that one? That one really wasn't hitting on nothing. That really wasn't hitting on nothing. Well, yeah, I can just go it on the end. Wait, hold on. Okay, well, hell, we can talk about driver's license plates then. We can go ahead on and talk about driver's license plates because maybe this is going on in y'all counties, well, in y'all states, stuff like that right there, because we have like a real problem at the DMV. We got a problem at the DMV. South Floridians filed a class action lawsuit against the DMV for unsafe conditions and increased wait time. I would never understand why the wait times is so long.
5:30. Long lines outside of South Florida's Department of Motor Vehicle offices, driving one lawyer to take action. Good evening.
Do she got a BBL? Do our Hispanic sister got a BBL?
South Florida's Department of Motor Vehicle offices.
Is that a big? Oh, here, you can't see it. You can't see it how I can see it. Hold on. Swole up. Let me put it up there for you. Do she got a BBL, y'all? I know it ain't a pamper.
This Department of Motor Vehicle offices driving one lawyer to take action. Good evening, everyone. The DMV being sued.
The lawyer says the way it's doing business has got to change for the safety of drivers who need a license. 7's Faith Graham is live in Miami with the details. Faith.
Yes, it's something we've heard about time and time again. Long lines to either get or renew a driver's license. Well, now one South Florida attorney is taking action, filing this class action lawsuit.
Long wait times at the DMV causing quite a headache in South Florida, leaving some to stand in line for hours while others camp out overnight.
We're here to say enough is enough, and we are suing the state of Florida, DMV, and the tax collectors of Miami-Dade and Broward County.
Attorney Michael Pizzi now filing a class action lawsuit, claiming residents have been left to deal with unsafe conditions and inadequate scheduling procedures.
It is nothing short of horrific and disgraceful.
The $10 million lawsuit filed on behalf of 17-year-old Alexandra Wild. Her mother says she was forced to sleep outside a DMV in Pompano Beach back in January.
Well, we thought we would arrive there early, 2 hours before. We get there and they laughed. They simply laughed at the front door and said, oh no, you need to come back at midnight the night before.
Her daughter and a friend then camped outside for 11 hours, all while her mom says she was exposed to harassment and distress.
This is the alleyway that U.S. citizens are expected to sleep in if they don't want to wait 6 weeks for an appointment. What happened to my daughter is inhumane.
Pizzi says appointment scalpers, or those who hold spots in exchange for cash, are largely to blame, though the Miami-Dade tax collector did crack down on the practice earlier this year, making it illegal to do so. Both Pizzi and Sassoni hoping to spark even more change for Florida drivers.
Our hope is when people find out about this, that people are going to come forward with their videos and their stories.
Now, once this lawsuit is certified by the courts, the attorney tells us those who believe they are owed can hop on board. Now, we have reached out to the Florida DMV as well as the tax collector's offices, both here in Miami-Dade and Broward counties. We're still waiting to hear back. Live in Miami, Faith Graham.
That's damn shame. I am so glad I don't live in those areas anymore. Whew, when you know better, you do better. You got to get on from around there. And I do understand that y'all be loving the cities that you're in, but damn it, when the cities be having these type of things going on, you may have to make a move and or file a lawsuit. So they did exactly what they supposed to have done did after all of the wait time. And, you know, it's just been a problem. Give yourself a pat on the back. Y'all done made it to the end of the midday news out here in the doggone street. Let me know if y'all really is appreciating and liking the midday news. Now, I'm trying to continue the midday news. I'll give y'all this doggone news because I like to give y'all the news anyway. You know what I'm saying? But is y'all really, really enjoying it? Okay, that's what's up. We got 237 likes. Appreciate that right there, man. I really, really do. They say many times the DMV waiting lines are so long due to people having improper paperwork and want to argue, language barriers, etc. Yes. You're absolutely correct about that right there. Say, wow, I got a lot of times on your hands to sit outside and sell your spot. Yes. That shit wild down there, man. For real. Whoever said that the people in Louisville, Kentucky drank Mountain Dew, you effing wrong. We don't do that. No, not Mountain Dew. Gotta be on cover. Well, I had a really good time in here today. Really good show. You say I'll be here tonight. I appreciate that right there. Y'all, listen, y'all finna go on and get on up out of here. And thank y'all for watching the player everywhere else because we was everywhere. Y'all know I can't be saying stuff. Links is down there in the description though, if you would like to see everywhere else. Players, prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show says just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your la and or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm is. I really do appreciate y'all for rocking with a player. Thank you. And y'all, please go and subscribe to the Willie Williams Show 4, 7, and the Accept and Agree channel. I need for y'all to subscribe to them channels. Subscribe. Hit the bell. And you may want to be subscribed to those channels because what I'm going to do, I don't know which day I'm going to do it. I will be going live. On one or more of those channels, because I got to get the numbers up over there too. Shout out to C-No for the $19.99 super chat. He say, let's get 300 likes. Say, I love the midday news. I appreciate that right there. I really, really do, man. Thank you. Y'all, we got to continue to spread the news, continue to let people know where we at, and we trying to have us a good time out here in these streets. I just want to say thank you again, and y'all have a good one. I'm going to see y'all at 7 o'clock. I'm out of here, man. I'm gone. Thank y'all on Rumble and Twitter. I really do appreciate y'all for being around here, especially when we drop YouTube and we continue out here. I just want to say thank y'all, and we will be back later on tonight. I'm out of here, man.